Hello my friends and viewers from my YouTube channel here. This is Gabriela for you, reporting here from Panama City Beach, Florida. Yes, my friends, today is January the 23rd. It's a Tuesday and I'm here at the beach like you can see, and it's kind of windy right now. And for all you guys to see, we have already chemtrails all over the place. They're chemtrailing like crazy right now in front of our sun. We go up to her. I don't know what we will see today. For sure we won't have another sunset, because if you look around and you look at all these chemtrails, those white long lines from the airplanes, and I just saw them and I see already one all the way up there, and all in the back of our skies. So with that said, I don't know what we will see, but there is always a reason for them to do that and chemtrailing the heck out of us here right now. But maybe we have luck and we see something. I actually was going to tell us a little bit more, you know, if I would report actually on everything what's going on right now around our governments, all of our governments, not only one government, my friends. I would have to come out at least with 4 or 5 recordings during the day. I cannot do that, so therefore I cannot report on everything what is going on. But the government shut down here from us in the United States. They almost came to a conclusion, I guess, together the Democrats and the Republicans. So last night they brought everything back together like it had to be. So there's no more government shutdown here in the United States at this moment. Was kind of aggravating today, because actually I needed some paperwork from the IRS. They still had closed regarding the government shutdown. So hopefully the next day, tomorrow or next couple of days, they will open up too. Which just lead me to say, guys, you're all fired. But anyways, I'll try to keep my humor here. We had another volcanic outbreak this morning or last night. I'm not so sure actually when it did occur. I had not read in any reports regarding these problems, but I heard about it very shortly on the news when I was looking up the news. So it seems like it was a very bad outbreak, but I even don't know at this moment where actually the volcano outbreak took place. If it is here in South America somewhere, or I have no clue. So therefore I cannot speculate on this issue. There was something else. There was another report what I actually heard about, and I was looking up in my favorite channel very early this morning, and there was reporting of a NASA or some other astronomers. I think it could be some astronomers and physicists from Chile again, I believe. And they said they have found a big planet. I guess it is very close to Jupiter. They found actually this planet, and like they reported before, many times before, and years ago in the 70s, that there was something around Jupiter, and they said it could be NIBIRU, or Planet X, or whatever. Yes, they're giving out some reports piece by piece, because they have to, because the evidence is too devastating right now at this point, that they keep all this secretly and not going to tell us anything about it. So they're coming out, telling some things, and for sure they do not go back on their old statements, because when they said there is nothing, because what you don't see is not there, which is not always the truth, so we know right now, or by now. Yeah, it's a little windy here. I hope you can hear my voice. Actually, most of the time I don't really want to talk too much, but then again, there's so much going on I would like to share with you, and I would like to bring out what I do know and what I believe, what is the truth. Because when I do record my clips here, my video clips, and I put them out, you know me by now, I hope so, that everything what I do see, you will see, and therefore my recordings will always be a little bit longer, not so short, not just 2-3 minutes, or not 5 or 8 minutes. I try to record everything. I'm stepping out here sometimes, yeah, for sure, otherwise the recording would go over my capacity recording time. But for you to see everything, because it's independent, like I said, what day it is, oh, not what day it is, excuse me, what time it is in the day, if it is the afternoon, when we do see those objects, when they occur, where they occur, if they're moved in their orbit, how close they are to the sun, if they're moving away, do we see some more moons? Like you see, there are so many things we have to be aware of, and to catch really everything, every little part, so that you can keep track on everything. The same like me, I need to keep track on things just to see where they are located, how many we see, I have to count them, and yada yada yada. So I will step out here for a little bit and go back on the recording in a couple of minutes, my friends. Some military airplanes here in the sky. Yeah, like you see, the chemtrails are very, 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 very bad. They must have had here at least 12, 15, even more airplanes in the sky to cover the whole area here. And I'm wondering at times by myself how they're gonna do that. Who is paying for that? How much does all this cost? All these tons of poison, these chemtrails, to get them out in the air, spraying the skies. This is unbelievable. Is this all really worth it, what they're doing? I mean, and this is not even the morning or the midday hours, where the sun actually should be at the highest and the warmest part in our skies, morning hours and middays. Why they're spraying late in the afternoon? It doesn't make no sense to me, my friends, because as lower the sun goes, as less heat is the sun giving up to our atmosphere, to our earth. So keeping the planet cool by spraying in the late evening hours, That doesn't make no sense. I just spotted another airplane up there. I hope I can catch him. It's another military airplane, I believe. But this is not one of them who are spraying. It's like more like they're observing the sky for whatever reason. Okay, let me go back down here. Wanna go down to our sun. I go out here for a little bit, but not too long, because I really want to make sure we see everything. And if the objects so close to the sun in their orbits get illuminated from the sun, these brown dwarfs, stars, moons, then I want to make sure we catch them before the sun disappeared and set behind the chemtrails and we cannot see anything anymore. But I believe this is exactly the reason, my friends. This is exactly the reason why our skies getting sprayed so badly, to make sure we don't see those invaders who are in our solar system and in our inner solar system, I believe. But I said that already before, a couple of times in my other clips. We just have to be aware. We have to be aware, and as much as they're spraying, and some countries, they do not experiencing anything of spraying. That must have something to do with the way they are located, what they can see in the afternoon or in the morning. I mean, Italy shows all the way up the morning skies and the cameras where they spotted something. You see, we see some more here in United States in the afternoon, late afternoon hours, and I cannot see anything in the morning. I had recorded something a year ago in the morning hours and midday, where I recorded one big huge object close to the sun. But after that, it started getting later and later and later, and now, like you see, it's always the afternoon hours. I said yesterday in my clip, we see our friend always at 12 o'clock position. I meant not always months ago or years ago, because the orbit for sure and the object is changing with the orbit. So I meant by that the last couple of weeks we see him between 11, 12 and 1 o'clock position. If this is the same object, or maybe another or two other objects with the same ability to illuminate. And I think some of them we cannot see. Some of them, they are dark stars and they do not have any light by themselves. Anyways, I'm out here for a moment. Come back here in a little bit. Let me show you right now here our west skies. They started out in the west skies, like you might can see, and they are flying in this very special angle to the sun. You can see it maybe a little bit better here in this image here. I have to go a little bit out so you can see it better. It is a special angle how they're flying and spraying the sun. They make sure they come from the top of the sun, and then it goes down more to the horizon. And when we go here to the other side, you see the same thing coming out of the sun, or they're coming from the east side, southeast. Here they come, like you see, more in the straight angle, but this is not the case everywhere. The moon right now is on top of my head. Looks like he is following the sun very close. So like you see, the chemtrails are having a special, it's a special pattern how they're spraying our skies. There is this light mist, lighter mist of spraying on top on the sun here. And then you see the sky is going blue. You know, it's this little mist which looks like a thin, very thin curtain. And then right on top on the sun here right now, 12 o'clock or 11:30 position, there is heavy chemtrails, and also underneath the sun we can see the water, so it's not that far away. I think there is this one spot again between 11:30 and 12 o'clock. There's also this other spot a little bit higher up, 12:30, not even 1 o'clock position, which I captured already before many times. Right now it is about 4:45, I would say. Yeah, 4:50. And I still can see the spot to the 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock position. It's right above. You see a chemtrail is coming on the upper part through the glowing of our sun, so that the little white glowing spot above the chemtrail is shining by itself, and underneath you see the glowing of our sun simulator, whatever is up there. I mean, we do not have the evidence yet. We have seen a lot of things, yes, people talking a lot of things, and we have seen some strange shapes in the sky, in front of the sky, in the sun, excuse me, and something is in front of the sun. Not all the time. I think they're just using it when these objects are somewhere in a specific angle, so that they could be seen maybe already with our bare eyes. But like I said, with these chemtrails, the possibility to see them with our naked eye is impossible. There are chemtrailing right now, right over there. But it's hard to see right now because also these airplanes, they can be hidden behind the chemtrails. You just recognize that there was there when you see those straight lines from the chemtrails coming in or coming out of the sun area and goes to the, in this case here, to the east, southeast. Oh, let me go back here because I really don't want to miss anything. Right now there are also some chemtrails right behind me in the northern sky, almost above me, but more to the north. And I don't know, I don't want to get paranoid or things like that, but these chemtrails maybe also been sprayed in our skies for some kind of, I don't know, is it the flu? Is it some stuff what they're spraying which goes in our system and makes us sick? I have heard so much conspiracy theories, and I see so much on channels, and if you really listen to it and you make up your own mind and you put one and one together, everything makes so much sense. Because people this year here in United States, all 50 states are infected with the influenza. They have so much reports of people getting sick, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. And I really have to ask myself, are they spraying some bacteria or viruses which goes in our system to make us sick? I don't know, people, you tell me. I do not have the answer for everything. I wished I had. I have the same question, like anybody else have the same question. What are these chemtrails? What are these chemicals for? For sure not to keep our Earth cooler. This is never ever the case. I don't believe in that. There's another purpose behind it, or maybe we are visited by aliens, by other beings from other planets. Maybe they are already here. Maybe they are already invading our skies. Who knows? I mean, you know, like I said, I'm the last person who wanna, act or talk crazy about those stuff. But if we're all thinking about it, what's going on, all these people there spot them and they capture them on camera. I mean, those people cannot all be crazy. I mean, give me a break here, friends. Okay, be out here for a little bit and then I'll be back. Show you again here the chemtrails. I just let it run, my friends, because I don't want to miss anything here. Look at those chemtrails. Look at this. All these airplanes going back and forth and back and forth. Just to put the stuff on our skies. I have already 23 minutes and 30 seconds here into this recording. And I cannot go out of it too long here right now, because I believe we will see something today like the other days. I don't know. I'm just going around here to make sure we do not miss anything which is in the closer area of our sun. I don't want to miss anything. We're just focusing too much on the sun by itself. I think in my last clip, I don't know, I have put some pictures out. I did not know if Facebook took them actually away, if they're still there. One of my clips was there, but not really long. And I captured in those screenshots from my video clip a very, very huge object. It was looking like this object was pushing through the chemtrails. It was huge. It was the clip from the marina. I think it was the clip from yesterday or the day before. Since I'm out here every day and I have so much pictures and I try to put so much out, as much as I can. I sometimes just switch the days around a little. I really don't know sometimes what date we have. Almost every day looks the same, seems the same to me. I hardly can keep up, and I have the feeling those months, those days, I don't know, they're coming. I mean, I had the feeling January just started. Then all of a sudden, today is already the 23rd. They're cutting our time short? I don't know. It sounds crazy, I know. But I can assure you guys, I'm pretty good with my mind. Edgar Allan Poe, he said years ago in one of his statements, he said, "Who knows when you are insane? Because you will be the last person who knows." I have to agree on that. But I think I'm pretty good in my mind, even if I have so much different thoughts. I think sometimes in different ways. But then again, when I see that other people do the same thing and they agree with me on certain things, I said to myself, Gabriela, don't worry, everything is fine. It is just a difficult time for all of us. So like you can see, the sun is coming down, almost set here. You can see how bright it is, how bright the sun is when I keep the camera in a different angle and don't let the sun come too close into my camera and my telescope lens. And now watch this. Now where I change the angle a little bit, all of a sudden it looks like the sun is not that bright no more, but it is. She is still bright. I think one of the smaller objects are on the 10 o'clock position. You can see a slight glowing, slightly shadow. But like I said, I'm not so sure no more with anything here, since the chemtrails are so bad. How can we really be sure what is what? Looks like to 1 or 2 o'clock position. There's another shadow. 12 o'clock position. But with these chemtrails, well, my friends, these chemtrails are so dense now. They know what they're doing. When they're doing the same thing with the internet trolls, Facebook, YouTube, to checking on our YouTube channels, everyone who have a channel out and is reporting about NEMESIS system, NIBIRU Planet X, blah blah blah. They're observing everything, every little piece what we do bring out here. They see the same thing. And they do report that, and they do make sure our skies get even more sprayed. The color is a little bit more dark orange here to the side. Here you see some nasty dark mist from the spraying. It's here in this area pretty badly. The rest is yellowish orange looking. Underneath it comes all together as a darker, dense mist. One more time over here. You can see it. Look at the spraying. Look at our skies. Oh, guys. Wow. What can I say? Let me go back here. You see the sun is kissing the ocean. It's coming down. For sure you see my pinkish lens flare to the right side, now in the middle. You see some glowing coming out of the sun. It's a reflection from the sun to the ocean when the sun comes lower. Chemtrails keeping the sunset pretty dark in the area. That's why the sky is getting darker here. Not only because of the time, the chemtrails influencing the light reflecting to Earth makes it look darker as it is. Takes a long time again today, huh? To go down. Set all the way. If I look at my bare eyes right now, the sun is already set. The sun is behind the ocean, is gone. And what we do see here is just a reflection of another light source. Yes, we are 33 minutes here right now into the recording. Show a little bit the water. It's a little bit rougher than the other day, maybe 2-3 feet high. Nothing really major. Looks like there's something all the way above, a round looking object. Let me put this here right now in the middle. We had those objects already before, and I think one of these objects was the one I captured at the marina. This big shadow behind the clouds. So I will go by 35 minutes, then I will stop, wait if I can catch something get out of here for a little bit. But that's what you see. You see the glowing is still there. It looks like the sun is not going to nowhere. But this is not the sun, my friends. This is not the sun. The glowing comes out of a different object above the sun. Sun is gone. They are still spraying. Even right now it is 5:15, almost 5:20. They're still spraying the sky way above the sun. So, and what tells us this? They have to spray it there, because this is exactly the area where we do have our little friends located somewhere in here. They don't want us to see those objects, planetary objects, my friends. That's what it is. I will check my clip later on here, and everything what is important I will bring it out, so you do not have to look at a 37 or almost 40-minute clip. I just bring out only the important captures here, which are so similar to the last couple of clips I did. The areas, these round objects here right in the middle of the screen, 1 and 2. That's where the sun went down and where the object is located. And I think and believe the object is still to see way up above the water, where you see the white color comes out of the chemtrails. And that's exactly the reason why they're chemtrailing right there. See here, everything is fine, but this area here is heavy chemtrailed. I'm right now here in my car because I want to show you here right now the glowing. I don't know if you can see it. There are some rays coming out of the bottom area, from the bottom area, and in the middle you can see it. It's glowing. It's coming out there, some rays in this area. And then we go over here. This area also in the middle. Yeah, you see the rays there, right there in the middle. The dark reddish color there. I'm still filming here. I had to go back on here because, like you can see, the chemtrails there is an open spot. Very interesting, very bright. And there's this one spot, what I had before. I get this a little bit more in here. I can get it a little bit more clear. Sharpen up here. It's just like a shadow. This object is still there. Yeah, these chemtrails are hiding something big. That's the last moment here, with all those chemtrails, with everything what is around here. Yeah, if they wanna hide something, my friends, they are hiding it, and they are hiding it good, and they're doing everything what they can to spray the area. You see it there, it was the last one here. Spraying the area very badly, to hide from us what is behind. So with that said, my friends, you all have a good night. See you to another day, another time. Stay safe, watch the cell phone users. Me, from here to you, with all my heart, with all my love. Talk to you later, guys. Bye bye. I will show you guys this very important area here, because I'm still sitting here and waiting if I see some, if I can catch some. And this is the spot there again, what you see right there. The sun is gone by 10-15 minutes. The chemtrails are very bad. You see this dark red color underneath the round ball there, and it looks like it is pushing through the chemtrails, like it will push through. I don't know, people. I have captured it, not one time, not two times, and I just can tell you, there is something, and they don't want us to see that. I'm wondering how long they want to hide that, or can hide that, because it's getting bigger and bigger, and one day everybody will see it in the skies, because the chemtrails cannot hold it forever and hide it forever. That's impossible. Okay, my friends, good night now.